guys? Hope you're doing well. Back with another video. Again, we're on Euro Truck Simulator 2. I appreciate the videos are quite ETS2 heavy at the minute. We'll get onto that as we go through the video. Just another quick introduction. Obviously, there's me, Joe, if you want to introduce yourself. Yeah, Justin's in a Skype chat with me. He is playing ATS single player. On his side of things, I'm going to be playing ETS2 single player here. You're on ATS? Oh, yeah. Sorry. He's going to be playing ATS, and I'm going to be playing ETS2. We're both single player on our own rigs. Just want to do a quick shout out, guys, to he was formerly DAF 555, is now known as the Petrolhead 5 on YouTube. Just wanted to say thank you for being such a long-standing and active fan of mine. Really appreciate it. Obviously, I noticed your comments in my SAF video. I'm sorry to hear about your recent circumstances, bud, but I'm going to be setting up a Discord in the coming months. And well, actually, I say coming months, probably by the end of, at least by the end of October, if not sooner, and it will be announced on my YouTube. Feel free to come on, mate. Obviously, put down DAF 555 or the Petrolhead 5, whichever one you choose on the Discord. I'll happily sit down and have a chat with you. But yeah, no, hopefully you've made a full recovery from that illness you said that your uncle gave you or whatever. But point being, it's really great to hear from someone who's been following the channel for so long, so really appreciate it. Thank you. Moving on to the truck itself, guys. As you can tell, we are in a DAF. This is a DAF XF105. It is by VAD and K. That's literally one word, VAD, and the and symbol, and then K. All in one word, no space or anything like that. And I gotta say, guys, actually, this truck is absolutely insane. It is really nicely made truck. We'll go ahead and start up the engine for you. In fact, I'll just give you a quick look on the exterior of it, which is this. I've got the 6x2, yep, 6x2 chassis on the tag lift axle. So this is the paint job. Warbler is my other nickname. Billish and Warbler, my two nicknames my family gave me. So I have Warbler on the other, seeing as I've got Billish as my YouTube one, guys. But the more you know. Right, let's start this up because it's got a really nice sounding engine, and I'll tell you why it does in a minute. Thank you for your sarcasm, Joe. So it is open piped at the back, but I've also, guys, the reason we're getting so heavy into ETS2 lately is because I'm doing some pretty extensive modifications and changing them around and stuff. I'm swapping around modifications pretty extensively is a better way of wording that. We'll just go ahead and flick on the lights. I'll show you all the lights on this truck and how it's set up. It's really, really nice, in my opinion. Brake lights there look awesome. Yeah. So obviously we've got the hella lollipop lights on the side mirrors. These are actually technically Euro 6 side mirrors. For some reason the Euro 5 side mirrors you couldn't get the lollipop attachments for that. Don't know why. Full beam. Beacons. Nothing on the back, guys, unlike on my RJL Scania. And then we'll go with hazards as well. Hazards I've got literally all round as such. Oh yeah, and then you've got obviously the reverse. Nicely plain and simple on the reverse lights as well. Nothing at the top, guys, just obviously you've got the red trim lights around the spoiler. But there's nothing on the actual back plate, which I usually have on the RJL Scania. Two fire extinguishers and also the air vent there. and then just a quick look at the interior here, guys. This is the interior of the DAF XF105. Got glass cleaner in the door cards. You got, I think that's a calendar up there or something like that, and then also just some more accessories in there. But other than that, guys, everything else is sort of stock. Now, as daylight rolls around, you will see how I've set the interior out. But one thing I really liked about this mod is that it had the manual option, or the manual gear stick, included in the interior option, or as one of the interior options. But the modification on this truck is so extensive, guys. I'm not going to go into it just now because I'm kind of dying to get into a job with it. So we'll just quickly have a look on the job market for one, and then we'll get into the the main bulk of this video, because I've been really eager to sort of get another video out, as I've had a lot on my mind. So I thought, you know what, now's as good a time as ever to make a video. But yeah, right, what do I do? What sort of job do I do? Do I do a big one? Do I do a little one? What do I do, dude?
Well, I'm currently trying to fight my truck, but I think I should do a heavy job.
Glass panels.
I emphasize the heavy job.
Why do you want me to do a heavy haul? I get the feeling there's some sort of sabotage afoot here.
Well, if you end up getting the ones with like 2 trailers, but for some reason they have like 3 different pivot points, that'd be good.
You got a point. Okay.
Yeah, I'm kind of fighting my own truck here because the truck keeps disabling its engine and it disables the brakes. And
Let me guess, your truck's damaged, isn't it?
it's half damaged. And I took a picture on accident.
Christ's sakes, Justin.
I can't see my keyboard because it's on a headset, so. But I don't care about my budget because I have infinite budget.
Of course you do.
And if I somehow miraculously run out of money, I'll just get more money from the government.
Well, Justin's called it, guys. We're going to be doing a heavy haul. Justin's kind of sabotaged me here because one thing I forgot to mention with the specs of the truck, guys. Obviously, I've told you it's a 6x2. The issue is that because I'm running a manual transmission, guys, but I don't have the gear shifter, and I don't like doing the range buttons using the G27's button box. So I'm running 510 horsepower with only six gears. So this should be interesting, to say the least. We'll turn the lights off now because we don't need them. But yeah, cheers for that, Jot. You've kind of sabotaged me here, pal. Yeah.
Well, my headset's
That's alright.
dashing me because I can't look at my own map and my own headset.
Right, so we got to get a truck chassis from Stavanger to Drammen. Oh, mate. Thing is, Norway is quite hilly and windy as well, which is why I'm a little bit concerned. But hey ho. Challenge accepted, guys. As everyone knows, we never really back down from a challenge because I'm a fucking idiot like that. Right. So, yeah.
200 yards, turn right. Turn right.
F5. Right. So got my Pepsi here, guys. So we're gonna use that to keep us refreshed for the job. I've got some spare snacks nearby as well if I need to rob into those.
Turn right.
One thing I'm not a fan of in this truck is the GPS is weird. Like, you can see the road and the icons and all that, but it's just a massively bright white background, and it's just like, ugh. That's the thing, I can't. I don't think I can anyway, so hold that thought. Well, yeah, no, I can't modify it, unfortunately, but hang on. So yeah,
At the roundabout,
a
take
lot
the
of
second
things
exit.
really that I want to say, guys, so I apologise if this doesn't really go in chronological order, or if I divert off to one topic and then come back to it at a later date,
Take
or
the
later on in the
exit.
video. So
Use
I
the
was
left
planning
lane.
on doing a wait, there were two left. I was planning on oh Jesus. I was planning on doing a setup video which showed you guys my gaming setup, and I did get my GoPro set up for that.
Take the exit on the
However,
left.
turns out no, I actually did it, but then when I listened back to it, the GoPro's microphone quality, the audio quality was absolute garbage for some reason. And it's like, it's not garbage as such, but it is nowhere near as good as what, you know, you guys are hearing me on now. It sounds, I know,
Use the
but it's
right
like,
lane. Then take the exit
if I have
on
the
the
GoPro
left.
there and I'm recording it, then I can record it on the fly as such. So if I forget something, I can come back to it, whereas
Take the
if
exit
I'm
on the
doing it with
left.
Audacity, I have to go with the video and I can't come back to it if I remember it while I'm recording the voiceover in Audacity. So that's why I wanted to go with the
Turn
GoPro.
left.
So I'm sort of going to try and put a picture in your head, guys, about it, but you know, I'm still going to do the setup video, but I'm waiting on some hardware for the GoPro, which is basically like a plug-in microphone type setup. It's really hard to explain, but I'll probably be ordering that sometime next month, as well as, and this is the drum roll please part. No, I'm actually getting, or going to be ordering something called Track Hat, and it's basically like Track IR, just for cheaper, essentially. And if I remember to, I'll put a link in the description, because they're highly worth checking out, I think, for the money that you get for it. And I'm hopefully going to be getting that for next month as well, guys. At the minute I'm kind of tight on funds just because of like the fact that it's coming to the end of the month. But yeah, so I'm looking at potentially getting Track Hat and or this GoPro microphone. Then we can start. Then I can start looking into, obviously, playing ETS2, ATS, even Arma 3 with
Turn left.
essentially sorry pal, essentially with without having to use the mouse to look around like I do here. I can use basically some sort of not knockoff version of Track IR, but just a cheaper version. It's essentially just does exactly the same thing. It looks exactly like Track IR to me. What, Track IR? Brilliant, nice one, Joe. Why is that? Oh yeah, well that's it. Track IR is more well known than Track Hat, but yeah, I'm pretty sure that they probably use the same. They probably use the same software, I'd imagine. No? Yeah, fair enough. Okay, I stand corrected, guys. We will see. Oh mate, this is a pig to get out of anyways. I'm going to struggle just to get out of the bloody yard onto the road with 6 gears, let alone actually all the way to Drammen. This is nuts. Oh mate, this is actually going to be a pig to get out of. It's Grand Canyon Village, is that in Arizona? Yeah, no, I thought it was. For some reason my mind was trying to tell me it was in Nevada. I'm like, no, it's not. Yeah, probably. Say again, mate. No, they don't, to be fair. It's mainly about, like, coastlines and erosion and all this bullshit. That's the only thing I learn out of geography. Or climate change, or this, that, or the other. Yeah, pretty much. Right. We are at this place, so let's pick up this heavy job. This is 55 tons. I only just managed 45 ton with 750 horsepower in a Volvo. How the fuck am I going to manage 55 ton with a 510 horsepower Packard engine? I kind of want to take the bucket now, because the excavator buckets are only 25 tons. I must be fucking nuts for taking this job. Yeah, I never back down from a challenge, dude. You should know this about me. Right, we're going to keep the tag axle... Wow, asshole. Yeah, that's true. Right, we're going to keep the tag axle raised, and we're definitely going to get the differential lock going on this. There we go. Neither's this by the looks of it. This is going to be fucking horrendous. Jesus Christ, dude. Right. Justin, I swear to God, if I get this out, you owe me a beer. Yeah, well, I will actually fly over for that beer. Right, we're moving. We are actually moving. I'm going to get the exhaust brake on. Retarder's definitely going on as well. Going to have the retarder at second stage for the time being. Oh, Christ. What have I got myself into, guys? Let's get the beacons. Let's get the beacons on now while we remember. Jesus Christ. Okay, guys, so at the minute the setup is sort of in pieces. It's a 3-monitor setup. I'm running off of 2 monitors at the minute because the third one I need a display. Oh god, Jesus Christ! Yeah, I've already stalled it. What have we done here? Oh, for crying out loud. So, let's get this back here first. Come on, we can get you round. Come on. Bringing it round, bringing it round. You can do it. Hey, there we go. So yeah, it's a 3-monitor setup, currently running on 2 monitors because the third monitor needs a DVI to display port adapter onto it. Oh god, I'm rubbing up the side of the guardrail there. So I need to order that as well. There are a couple of different parts I need to order, but other than that, the setup is near enough there. But then it's gonna be stuff like ordering when I start tweaking the setup as such, which is what I'm going to do. At the minute it's just sort of like an open plan setup, and I'm going to be turning it into one of those L-shaped setups. So then instead of seeing all this clutter behind me, guys, you guys are going to see just a solid background as such. I'm not going to go into any of these green screen things, but I'd definitely like oh yeah, because that'll work. Yeah, exactly. that will definitely raise questions among my housemates and my landlord and landlady, Joe. Yeah, so it'll just be a solid background, guys. I'm not going to do any of this green screen crap, to be honest, because it's not really that worth the hassle, in my opinion. But yeah, right, we're going to drop the tag lift axle now that we're on tarmac.
Turn left.
Left side, okey-dokes.
Turn left.
That would be pretty cool, actually. But yeah, so I'm going to go turn it into an L-shaped setup, and then hopefully what I'm going to do is, I'm not going to do like one of these DIY cockpit cabin type setups which people build, guys, but a large part of my setup will be around ETS to ATS, and maybe even armour in regards to flying. But I'm going to have it so that I can have the steering wheel mounted fairly well. I can have, you know, maybe a joystick or two for the flight controls mounted as such, and they don't get in the way as such. Like what I'm planning to do for this setup is have it so that everything is in place, and the only thing that I'd really need to move as such would be the steering wheel. And it's in one of my setups. What I've done is I've actually zip tied the gear stick cable, the pedal cable, and also the power cable for the G27 all together, and then I've just sort of hooked them and attached them to the underside of the desk, and when the steering wheel's not plugged in, they basically tuck away and they hide away, including all the excess cable is hidden away under the desk. It's not even like hitting against my legs, so I've got it hooked up. I've got key rings throughout the length of cable, which are hooked up to the cable, and then those key rings hook the excess onto a hook, which is also underneath the desk. Sorry, that was a really convoluted way of describing it. Yeah, well, this is what I'm saying. It's like, it's something I'd need to show you with the GoPro as such. Oh, I just clipped that merc. It's something I'd need to show you with the GoPro and put it onto a video as such. But yeah, so when I want to use the steering wheel, all I do is unhook the excess and then just pull it all out, and it all just pulls out all together, all nicely, all there. And all I do, plug into the steering wheel, mount the steering wheel, plug the steering wheel in the USB into the all I do is plug the USB into the tower, and I'm good to go, guys. But yeah, it's something that obviously I'll be setting up on the GoPro. But yeah, so that's what I'm trying to hope the new setup to be. It's sort of already like that at the minute, like as I've just stated, but I just don't like the fact that it's open plan and that you guys can see all this crap behind me as such. That is literally really my only concern. And the van's going to run ahead here in a minute. Or not. Take a slightly wide stance here as we go through the tunnel. Oh, yeah, the bus has stopped for us, thank you very much. But yeah, in terms of stuff for ETS2 as well, like what I'm planning on doing is getting, the priority is to get this track hat device. Then I want to get the Almar SKRS shifter for ETS, so then I can actually run proper gears instead of just crappy, oh Jesus, thank you, dickhead, instead of just running these crappy 6-speed transmissions all the time. and then once I've done that, once I've done that, I'll what? Oh, for fuck's sakes, man! What's that? What's actually hit? Oh, that against the lamppost, bollocks. Yeah, to be fair, I couldn't have foreseen that. Shut up. Nope, we're stuck. We are actually stuck. Fuck's sakes. Right, fuck the rear escort. Yep, there we go. You've damaged the escort vehicle. Load checkpoint. Oh my god, man. How can that be so convoluted? Oh, don't tell me I'm still wedged against... I'm still wedged against this bloody lamppost. Ah, this was such a bad idea. Justin, I hate you for sabotaging me. Yeah, I can tell. That would be pretty cool, not gonna lie. Oh god, we got through it. Got through it, right. Ugh. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I'm with you. That's not good. Oh, what the hell? Oh, mate, I've hit something else now. I keep clipping the bastard exhaust. There's this exhaust which is sticking out the right hand side of the truck, or out the right hand side of this, yeah, of the chassis. Yeah, that's the same thing that got hit last time. Jesus. To be fair, I think this truck chassis is actually one of the widest loads you can take. To be fair, actually, this DAF is doing it. I'm really surprised actually how well this DAF is handling the hills and everything with this truck. It's nuts. It's actually doing it really well. Albeit we're not going at, you know, warp speed as such, but hell, it's getting up there. Say again. Yeah, that's true. But yeah, like what was I saying? I've forgotten what I was saying now. We just completely went off topic. God damn it. Oh well. I'm sure it'll come back to me. Yeah. But yeah, so like I say, I'm hoping to get the rig set up, or the setup for mainly driving simulation and Arma 3, like if I'm doing some flying about. But the Arma 3 stuff, that will be way down the line. Track hat, and then the Almar gear shifter. Looking into the ASP Excalibur button box. The heavy hauler, yeah, it's pretty good, but I prefer the Excalibur because you've got more buttons, and to be fair, European trucks, we only really need one parking brake. We don't have the separate trailer brake as such for that. Well, basically the parking brake we pull down, and it basically does both the unit and the trailer. And then if we actually pull it down further, the unit's trailer brakes stay locked, but it releases the trailer's brakes. So yeah, there's that actually. But hey ho, not to say again. What are you hauling, and where are you hauling it to? Oh, right. That is one hell of a view. Christ. I'm going through like this road in Norway, and it's honestly, it's right by a lake, and it's absolutely stunning. Damn it! Why the fuck's... Oh, mate. Trailer damage just went to 49%. Oh, mate. This is not going well. I fucking hate you for suggesting this load. You're an arsehole. I don't care, you're an arsehole. You're dead to me. Oh shit. Got a truck coming towards me in a tunnel. Oh, that was too close. Now, I'm gonna, to be fair, I'd probably prefer track hat. Because if you got the Oculus on, you can't really see where your buttons are and pressing your buttons and stuff. Yeah. Yeah, but that's the thing as well, with the G27, you've only got 8 buttons to the steering wheel, if you include the paddle shifters. So it's not really an awful lot, oh god, to go off of. Well, this is the thing, I'm tempted to look at the Logitech G29 for the simple fact that it but yeah, I'm tempted to get the G29 steering wheel, but then have the G27 gear controls. That way I've got more controls, because the G29 steering wheel essentially has all the G27's gear stick buttons on the steering wheel, and a couple more really. But that's why I'm thinking about this button box, whether I should get it or not, because that's going to be one of the things that's, you know, way at the back of the thing. I want to get it, but at the same time, it's probably the least important thing to get. It's just a nice to have, really, because I've still got to get the other desk as well, to set up this L-shaped setup, if you will, and the button box is like, well, if I've got the G29 steering wheel with the G27 gear stick and I've got all those buttons available to me, do I really need the amount of buttons that the button box provides or not? Say again, mate. Right. Oh, that's weird. Ah, right. Oh god. Almost clicked that truck there. No, I did click that truck. His hazard lights are on. Don't know why, but for some reason, Streamlabs OBS's the resolution isn't quite what it should be on the thing. Actually, it's not too bad. Maybe I'm just maybe it's just the fact that there's the speedometer. I don't know. Speedometer looks off on Streamlabs. Don't know why. In fact, if we go to the Poppy, yeah, I don't know why. Maybe the scaling's off. I have no clue. Wow. No. But yeah. Anyways, well, what was I saying again? Oh yeah, because like this button box is like, yes, it's got the niceties of having all those at your disposal, and essentially I guess I could just double the controls up as such, because you've got the option to do that on the controller menu in ETS2 and ATS. So I guess I could just do that. But yeah, it's going to be other things as well, like stuff for the GoPro as well, so I can set up a wheel cam and stuff, or an extra, maybe getting an extra webcam for that. Yeah. We'll see, guys. It's all purely theoretical at the minute, but it's a work in progress. How? I don't know why, but my iPhone, for some reason, my computer and my iPhone are not shaking hands at all. Nope, still doesn't do it. Nope. I'm not installing iTunes because I don't even fucking use it. What is that? Wait, so that's the reason it's not. I'm not able to import my photos or anything like that because I got to do it through iTunes. Right. I'm with you. Right. Okay. Yeah, we're still 93 miles away from our drop, and we're going like, yeah. I mean, at this point, the job's completely fucked anyways. I got 10% damage on the unit, 49 on the trailer, and then 8% on my freight on the actual truck itself, this truck chassis. No, because I've turned that off, mate. fatigue simulation. If you go into the gameplay menu, go to fatigue simulation and tick off, and then you won't get fatigue simulation anymore. But if you do have it on, yes, he does do that. Yeah. What, you thought you were blue screening or something like this? Not blue screening. Sorry, you know what I mean, where your monitor's connection's dodgy. Was it? Yeah. Right, I'm gonna quickly do a photo opportunity here. Because why not?
So when I first bought the license key for the extreme trucker thing, it's
Yeah.
yeah, it wouldn't run on my laptop because it was not even in the minimum requirements at all anyway. But when I talked to a support agent over email, like, interesting. Have you tried rebooting or re-updating your drive? Like, yes. I sent you my. Well, I didn't know any better, but I looked at my past emails. They're like, you freaking kidding me? You're not looking at the CPU and you don't see a GPU in this dialogue anywhere? There's no legitimate. It's a single core CPU and it can barely run something like that. There's no way. There's no stop.
I think that's a pretty good photo, you know. I quite like that.
I can't see.
Yeah, you won't be able to see it at the minute. Right, let's do one where we're literally over. Oh God! The hell has happened there? Oh shit! Alright. Let's bring the field of view in.
Oh, you freaking kidding me? I slept in. Slept in.
You didn't sleep in, Jot. Yeah, I'm sure. Okay, right, we are good to go. Back on the road again. Let's go ahead and get the main lights on now, the main beam, because it's coming close to 9 in the evening. Pretty clear, mate. No, mate, can't hear it. That's weird. I hear a doggo, by the way. No, I was complimenting you. Or your dog, rather. Bork. Oh god. Oh god, hill climb. Not even second gear's doing it. This may be a first gear job. Oh, this will definitely be a first gear job. Hang on, second gear's holding at the minute. Holy shit, second gear is actually holding. Oh no. No, there's another hill coming up, and I can guarantee you, second gear will not cut that. I hope that hill is not a long hill. Come on, Van, let's get some momentum up, please, because I need all the momentum I can get for that hill. God, here we go. Let's get third gear now. Of all the times where it would have counted and I fucked it up, it was then. Oh, yeah, we're fucked. Oh god, not even first is... Okay, first is only just cutting it. First is doing it, but it's... Oh, hold on, I think we're wheel spinning. Yep, I'm wheel spinning. Right. Tag left up. Oh god. Justin, I hate you for this. Yep, we're stuck. We are stuck, guys. We are actually stuck. Oh, mate, there it is. Fucked it. We may need to abandon this, guys. This has gone from possible to all out fucked. And of all the places, we're back here again. Right, we've got to abandon this, guys. There's no getting up this hill. Justin, I hate you. Right, let's turn the beacons off. Where are we? Oh. You are an asshole. Oh, we were so close to Drammen as well. Oh, mate. That is even more gutting. We were probably about... Well, I don't know by how many miles. I would say we were literally the other side of a hill. And then it would have been downhill and into Drammen. Or into our delivery point anyways. Oh, mate, that is... Oh, dude. That is so frustrating. Right, okay. Let's see what is going on in Drammen, guys. And yeah. God. Right. In fact, I'll be right back, guys, because I'm gonna go quickly make myself a brew. So we will be right back very shortly. And we're back, guys. Cup of tea in hand, and yeah, we're just reloading in because for some reason Justin and I lost the call. Then Skype got fucky with my audio levels, and I had to completely come out of ETS2 to fix them. But we're back in now, and we are hopefully going to take a load of lumber from Drammen to Thurso in Scotland. You're right there, Joe.
I got a speeding ticket violation of $2,000.
How?
Speeding ticket. No speed trap. Camera.
How did you get a $2,000 fine, though?
Probably going over 100.
Yeah, that would do it, I suppose.
Or maybe it was me tailing a grop car or two, so I don't know. I think it was the 100+ mile an hour thing going on for me.
Oh yeah, one thing that got me thinking, right, when I was making my cup of tea and I heard your dog, and I was thinking to myself, it was just like one of those sort of moments you're thinking, holy shit.
I don't understand what.
But do you ever think that service dogs wonder why all the other dogs get petted and they don't?
I guess.
Do you reckon they know why they don't get petted?
What, service
I mean,
dogs?
you'd like to hope so, because otherwise they're thinking, why does nobody like me? You know? That's a speed camera, I just completely blew past.
Well, first off, they don't want to. You can't really bribe them, or else you're gonna be so disorganized. Because they're meant to serve, and if it means them in slavery, you might want to make sure their mindset doesn't change.
Well, I suppose you have a point there. Oh yeah, so I've got the BDF tandem pack installed as well on ETS2, right? It's basically like a rigid truck, and then you get either a drawbar trailer or a dolly trailer, which is basically like an A-frame. The reason I'm not using it is because at the moment, for some reason, whether I'm using the drawbar trailer, the dolly or A-frame trailer cargo, or even the non-trailer cargo for this rigid, for the BDF tandem pack, for some reason, as soon as I go above 50 miles an hour, the truck just starts wobbling from side to side. So I can't. No, I mean, I'm not going to use it. It's usable, but I'm not going to, because it's just it just pisses me off. But I've made Fleming V aware, and as well as a couple of others from the who are on the SCS software forums, guys. So hopefully that should be getting sorted out for the version 107 update with any luck.
I feel quite insulted of my intelligence right now with this game.
Why is that?
Because this is the third trailer that doesn't want me to park it by myself.
You have arrived.
Wow.
Well, it is a double trailer.
Yeah, no, it won't. It doesn't allow it at the minute.
Why is that?
Honestly, I don't know.
The 18 Wheels of Steel game let you do it.
Yeah, I don't know why this one doesn't let you, mate. I really don't.
Well, plus, to be completely honest, it was pretty much impossible back then. I remember it because I always picked the toxic waste jobs that had double trailers.
Toxic waste, brilliant.
No, I'm being serious. It was legit toxic waste jobs.
Yeah, this is the thing, right? For some reason, you don't really get the toxic waste type jobs here on ETS2, and it's like nothing nuclear, nothing, you know, toxic or anything like that, even though they've got like the ADR licenses and stuff, or the ADR cargoes, but they don't have like true ADR cargo, which is annoying. What the hell? What? There we go. Right. Let's just do a quick tug test. Yep, we're in. Oh, God. Okay. Okay. Alright, let's start up again. We've now damaged the truck again.
check on something because I heard ditches
weight
moving.
are we? 17 tons, so we're gonna need the tag axle down.
I'll be right back.
Alright, mate. Alright, then. Oh, so that's a rear steer axle. That's kind of cool. Oops. Okay.
Turn right.
So we want to go to the right. Turn our beacons off now. And we are on our way to Thurso, guys.
200 yards. Turn left.
And there's Justin's doggo barking in the background.
Turn left.
And we are now on our way back to Stavanger. Joy. So I've come all this way from Stavanger with a failed load. Now we're going back with, hopefully, a successful one, guys. So yeah, anyways guys, while we're just waiting for Justin to get back, so as I said, with this new setup, I'm hoping to get it to revolve around ETS2, ATS, as well as other games as well. But I think also sort of like the one thing I'm also hoping for, well not hoping for, but like the one thing I'm really mainly setting it up for is so that it is like sort of like a mini recording studio, if you will. So that we're not, you know, I'm not constantly having
A
to...
mini recording studio.
Hey up. Yeah. So I'm not constantly like... Because at the minute, I don't know why, but it just bugs me so much that, you know, because I really want to do the wheel cam and stuff where you guys can see what I'm doing with the controls and such, but at the same time, got all the clutter in the background. I don't know if it just bugs me massively. Struggling to get up this hill.
I wonder.
No, seriously, I'm not. I'm not massively heavy as such. This shouldn't be this much effort for a 6-speed.
How cluttered is your cabin?
Not that cluttered.
I was gonna say, you could lose some internal decoration, if you know what I mean.
No, I'm not talking about FPS drop, mate. I'm talking about actual speed.
Well, I was talking about that too, because your weight of your truck makes a difference too.
Yeah, but it wouldn't factor in on that advanced of a level.
You should know not to take my joke seriously.
Mate, that was such a bad joke, I hadn't even registered it as a joke.
Weight distribution?
Yes. What's your point?
You blew the joke.
No, no. That wasn't a good joke. Just plain and simple, dude. You and I have two very different senses of humour, it seems.
Looks like it.
I have a Mercedes trying to overtake me. I am going that slow. And now I'm going to leave him in the dust. See ya. Oh god. Right.
No, not into the cop car. No, not in the cop car. No. Avoid the cop car. No! This car wanted to give me a head-on collision.
Yeah, right.
And now I'm driving at 69 miles an hour within the city limits. Okay.
And I just had an engine malfunction.
Well, shiver me timbers, you're overheating probably.
Nah, truck's got 11% damage, so I do need to get it to a service station at some point, I think.
So Will isn't the perfect driver ever all. No.
I never claimed to be, mate. I hope I haven't, anyways.
I'm just quite surprised how well the braking is in this game.
Yeah, it surprises me as well, actually, I'm not gonna lie.
Way too well. Looks like I stop on a dime. Easily.
Yeah. Well, that's it, 'cause you can change the brake intensity, can't you?
I'm on stock.
Say again.
I'm on stock settings.
Are you? Oh, wow.
Yeah, I'm on an Xbox controller. This is
That's
like
nuts.
way too much braking power because I can stop within 5 seconds.
That's nuts, dude.
And surprisingly, I don't have any options.
Yeah, that's the thing. I've sort of modified my braking sensitivity, so now it's just right for when I'm pushing down on the brake pedal on the G27. So it's quite nice, actually. Works a treat.
So let's go to the... No, you stupid cops! You saw me.
You still on ATS?
Yeah.
What are you doing? Smoking the Bandit or something?
I guess so. I'm driving around a Kensworth truck and I'm getting every cop I pass by, they turn their sirens.
Yeah, because what, you're speeding, I guess.
Yeah. Because
Of
I'm
course
trying.
you are.
It's when I have a trailer, I put a little bit more effort into it.
Fair enough.
What kind of freight do you guys have? And you guys don't really have much, but I'll take your pressure tank. Right out there.
Might
There's
just take my
nothing
hat
out
off.
there.
Oh dear.
I'm actually pretty interested. I need to go to Oregon.
Oregon? Why Oregon?
Well, they have different trailers. I think they can do triple trailer on jobs.
Yes, yeah. I think it's either Nevada or Arizona where you get
Continue
the
straight.
Rocky Mountain Double, which is basically 2 full-length trailers, I believe.
Can't remember. But I wanted to go out there because I wanted to get like the I forget if they have like mountain trails or not.
Yeah, one of them does. Speaking of mountains, I'm like going through Norway at the minute. Fuck me, it's beautiful. Scenery out here is awesome.
Oh, yep, I got to turn on the beacons because this is an oversized load. And lucky for me, it's the right truck, the right oversized load sign. Got my oversized load flaggings. I got everything. Perfect. You know, the one thing Wait, are you there, Will?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, for a second I thought the internet just cut out. I got on my computer. It was really quiet.
No, I'm still here, just admiring the scenery in Norway.
You need a VR headset.
Nope, because then I won't know where my buttons are. I like try to turn on my beacons and hit the retarder or something, or smash the diff lock up as I engage it at like 49 miles an hour.
You should get like a stream deck or something, and then you can get all your button presses together.
I've already got a Stream Deck.
The Elgato Screen Deck.
No, I downloaded the Streamlabs app on my tablet, and then I can turn my tablet into a Stream Deck, seeing as I don't use it for much else.
Well, what was it, Tiles or something like that? That's what I use.
Why, have
Well,
you got an Elgato Stream Deck or something?
No, I tried to do something like that for my phone because I wanted to have extra button shortcuts for my DCS world.
Yeah.
But they don't work, because apparently you can't just hold down a button and it'll work.
Well, that's it. I mean, the tablet I'm using, I literally only use it for Streamlabs. I don't use it for anything else, really.
Where Streamlabs has its own app.
Yeah?
Well, that's the thing, it's meant for that application, not games.
No, I know. But this is what I've been saying. Like, if I get, say, the G29 steering wheel to add more button configurations, and/or like the ASP Excalibur Heavy Hauler, either of the two button boxes, probably going to be going for the Excalibur though. And then you've got more button presses at your fingertips.
I do hope they add more truck brands in this game. It would be great.
Yeah, where's Mack? Freightliner. Who else was there? I mean, because obviously they got Peterbilt, Kenworth, and they've just SCS have just recently put in Volvo as well, like for the VNLs. But you got Mack, Freightliner. Oh god, there's another one. And
Chevy
it's
might do something.
on the tip of my tongue. Not Chevy.
Turn right.
Oops. Oh god,
No.
I genuinely can't remember the name of it now. Oh, that's so annoying.
With the Hard Truck 2 game, it was like a budget truck. I don't know. Box trucks.
Uh-huh.
Uses. Like there was a minivan I loved so much because it would go super fast and it was so agile. What I don't get about Hard Truck 2 is why was there landmines in the road? I don't understand that.
That's kind of fucked up.
Well, there was a what the heck, I forget what it's called. There was a one outlandish place in the middle of the desert. You had to navigate there blindly because it would have a sandstorm sometimes, but it was you had to go through like a open fire zone by military copters, and they would open fire at you.
Yeah. That's
And also there was landmines.
And this
I
is
don't understand the
what, for
purpose.
a trucking game?
Yeah. In Windows XP, right? And I think I just missed my exit. Yeah, I just did. Didn't I? Yes, I did. I just missed my sneaky exit. Oh no, I have one. I am able to redeem myself. I should never short my own wordings. There's one more exit. That will work. Yeah, I got another speed ticket.
Oh, she did.
Well, the one thing was, the police would chase you down. That was one thing I liked. And they would actually shoot at you. Like, I should send you a Hard Truck 2 video on a police chase. It would be
At the
quite
roundabout, take the first
amazement.
exit.
Yeah, it seems like they've definitely got Smokey and the Bandit theme going on there.
Well, it's weird. Plus, I mean, it's old. It's an old game, and there's no way it'll run anymore unless you do like some sort of software emulator for Windows XP stuff.
Yeah, well, this is the thing. I'm gonna have to get a button emulator when I get the button box, as well as I'm gonna get some extra foot pedals as well as push to talk pedals, because SCS, not SCS software, because Truckers MP, the push to talk button is mapped to X, and you can't change that. So I'm going to need to get a button emulator so that if I'm using the CB mic, the push to talk button on the CB basically emulates X on the keyboard.
Okay.
So
There is one way you can do that. Oh, I
Was there?
forgot. It was called hotkeys, I think.
yeah, well, I'm going to be looking into that. And also, because I'm not doing Armour just yet, guys. I'm not recording it just yet because there's some things I've still got to fine tune with my controller. For some reason, it's picking up my wireless Xbox controller as well. So basically, because it's picking up the two, it's sharing the joystick controls between the two controllers, and so if I'm using one controller, every time I'm looking around, the speed is half what it should be. So I'm gonna have to try and disconnect one of them.
Hey.
No, I was talking. Don't talk over me.
No,
Right, what are you
because
gonna
I'm trying to correct you on something, because my joystick is an Xbox-styled controller, but it is a little legitimate joystick thing.
Yeah.
And that is your joystick an Xbox-based device?
Yes.
Then that's your problem.
What is?
Because it'll register it as a Xbox controller regardless if your Xbox controller's off or not.
Oh,
You will
right,
see.
okay.
That's what I'm trying to correct you on.
What? I don't get what you're trying to correct me on, dude.
So if it's an Xbox-based joystick, it will come
No, it's
with
an actual Xbox controller. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, then that. Okay, then maybe I'm wrong.
I've got a wireless Xbox controller and a wired one, and for some reason, because I've connected the wireless one up to my computer as well, it's picking up the wireless controllers as well as the wired, so I may need to disconnect the wireless one. That's what I'm getting at.
Wait, you have two Xbox controllers connected at the same time?
Yes, because initially
Continue straight.
I had the wireless one for my laptop. When you told me that the wireless one wouldn't be picked up on Bluetooth or anything like that with my new computer build, I was like, right, so I'm going to need to buy a wired one. So I bought the wired one and used that. But for some reason, the wireless one is picking up on the motherboard.
Here's my question: is it a 360 or Xbox One controller?
Both controllers are Xbox One controllers.
Oh, then I did not know that part, because I use Xbox 360, and Xbox 360 requires something else. Xbox One controllers are Bluetooth.
Yeah, no, I'm with you.
You did not specify this to me.
No, I'm pretty sure I said that it was a wireless Bluetooth controller. I did at least mention that. I know I did. Whether
Then
I
maybe
mentioned whether they were Xbox One or Xbox 360, I can't remember.
you just said Xbox controller. I just assumed it was Xbox 360 because I use Xbox 360 devices. I'm not moving away from Xbox 360 stock controllers because I can't get the grasp of the newer controller.
The newer controllers are actually a lot easier to work with.
I
Thing
have a
is,
hard time with
my
thumbs.
wired. Yeah, the thing is, my wired Xbox One controller, it's called an enhanced one because it's got some extra buttons actually around the back of where your middle finger would go. And I've basically just mapped those two to my left bumper and right bumper. They're not extra buttons as such, they're just like, again, they're just emulators for other buttons on the controller. But they're pretty good. They're pretty handy actually.
Well, here, I'm just trying to be a friend and not get you spammed in the comments of your video saying, hey, you're getting the wrong definition of what's going on here.
That's even if I have that many viewers at the minute. Still got to
I'm
build
just
the channel back up.
I'm just saying you might get those comments if no one elaborates. I'm just gonna say you might get like a turf war going on.
Yeah, well, you'll
Not the
definitely
first.
have one going on now.
Yes, the chief wars.
Yeah, there it is.
At the roundabout, take the first exit.
I'm still surprised that my ratings is 0.0.
Take the exit.
That's not good.
How do you get your rating up?
What do you mean?
Like, how do you legitimately take your rating and move it upwards?
What, on YouTube?
No, on ATS or Eurotruck.
Just
Your
keep
driver
doing
rating.
jumps, I guess.
I'm just surprised it's not giving me any ratings.
Oh. Have you looked at your skills or available skill points?
Well, my skill. Wait, skill? So that's actually.
Yeah, you wanna start assigning skill points to skills like long distance, ADR, eco driving, that sort of stuff.
Here's the thing, my skills tab's all grayed out.
Say again.
It says no skills card available. Level up to
Right.
unlock this screen. But I'm
Yeah.
level 1.
Continue
Wait,
straight.
it's 100,660. No, 100,066. Or 166,557th level.
Yeah, so well, you're fairly alright there then.
But the tab's not. And
Say again, mate.
the tab's not unlocked. And yeah, this is not gonna go well. Well, wait. Maybe I just gotta get up to the enthusiast thing for the movie thing. That might be right.
Yeah, maybe.
I couldn't remember. That might explain why I'm in a lack of jobs I can do.
Use the right
gonna
lane.
say,
Then take the exit on the
I can
right.
do more than you think.
You sure?
I think so.
That's right.
Take the
I
exit
know
on the
so.
right.
And you know what? I'm gonna do a road trip to Oregon.
Fair
F
enough.
these messages. No. A word from our
Just-
sponsor.
Yeah, just leave it on a cliffhanger. Stay tuned until the next episode.
I would legit want to see what happens if so you know how you got all the states in DLC format?
Yes.
What happens if you go across country or they have all the rest of the states, but then you end up buying, say, Pennsylvania, but not the rest of the states? What will happen there? You'll be stuck in a box.
That is a good question, actually.
Because I know they're giving you some states for free, unless some of these states that are being purchasable right now is considered okay. We're still beta testing. If you want to get in, here's the early access to it or something.
Yeah.
Actually, wait. I need to undo this.
These are the questions that need answering, folks.
This is the controversial question of the day from the Chiefster.
Chiefster.
Well, technically my channel now is called SPC Chief, so Flagstaff, I guess, is the closest. Ah. Oh, don't you dare. Don't you dare take me through this stupid cutscene. I don't want to watch this cutscene over again.
Oh, there's the ferry.
Wait, a ferry?
Yeah, we are getting on a ferry.
Wait, is there an actual legit animation for a ferry?
No, dude.
Or is it just an icon you just drive to?
Oh, hang on, there's a manhole over there.
Okay, so we are going to go to Oregon. We're going to go to Salem. I wish, what was it called? Arcadia Bay. Where was that reference?
Oh, Life is Strange.
Yep. I wish.
Oh, mate, what a game that was as well.
I wish it was a. I wish that. That would have been the best thing ever if that was a part of the game. Arcadia Bay as a
Oh,
location
God,
to
could you
drive.
imagine? That would be
That would.
awesome.
That would have been amazing. Holy crap!
Where's
Oh,
this oh, God, we've got 2 manholes over here. Right, let's see what these are about. See if these are the
how
ones.
far?
See, these are not the manholes you are looking for.
Oh crap! This
I'm
distance.
not being funny actually, but genuinely I'm having trouble locating the manhole which is the one for the ferry.
Wait, what?
So
I'm
basically I've got a mod which makes the game more immersive and that the job symbols are replaced with manhole covers. And yeah, basically...
That makes no sense. Well, maybe it does, but it just doesn't make sense to me.
Oh God, this is not good.
So basically, every floating 3D icon is now a.
Now a manhole. What the fuck was I thinking?
Yeah, go like, hey, why is there manhole covers over every single gas pump? Oh, that's how you refill.
Oh, found it, found it, found it, found it. Alright, hang on. There's no man. Oh, that's why. I know why. There wasn't a manhole cover there because it's a ferry animation, and the ferry animations don't have manhole covers because usually they're on fucking ferry. Christ.
So there's supposed to be a manhole cover on the ferry.
Navigation resumed.
Yeah, I've just realised as well, the penny's just dropped. Because the thing is, obviously I knew there weren't going to be,
Navigation
there wasn't going
resumed.
to be a manhole on an actual ferry. But it's the fact that I was looking for a ferry animation, which are usually on ferries, so there wouldn't have been a manhole, but the ferry animation I was looking for, in this instance, was actually on land. So, yeah. Right. Well, now that we've got that out of the way, let's get out of here.
I got a distance of 364 miles to go.
Yeah?
Actually, 1,236.
Yes, and that's the point actually. Like I said to you guys, I've been extensively changing around the mods that I'm using on ETS2, and
Turn
oops,
left.
a lot of them, or I say a lot of them, one of them, out of the many that I've changed over, I just pulled away in second gear. One of them was a realistic sounds pack, which I've installed, and why am I getting a frame drop there? That's not good. Okay, that's good.
We're gonna.
Yeah, no, Streamlabs was getting a frame drop, even though I wasn't getting
200
one
yards. Turn left.
just now. So,
Holy
yeah.
crap. I'm a
Oh, yeah,
dangerous
it's
driver.
dropping. Jesus Christ.
Oh, my rating's gonna go through the roof.
Hell. Now, clipping the curb there. Jesus Christ, my frames are down to 30 frames on Streamlabs.
You're running out of hard drive space.
No,
Oh, that would.
not at all. I think it may be down to pro mods actually, if I'm honest.
Most likely are mods.
Yeah, I have a feeling it's down to pro mods because as soon as I've entered the Faroe Islands, fuck me, the frames have gone through the floor. They've actually dropped through the floor here. That is not good.
Turn left.
What's not good here is that I'm following a slow truck. And I'm gonna sneak around him and floor it. I'm going to Oregon. Here it goes.
Back
Oregon.
up to 60 FPS hopefully.
Salem,
Ish.
Oregon, here it comes.
Right, it's saying I'm back up to 60 FPS, but I can still see visibly some frame drops.
Navigation
no.
resumed.
Now we're alright now. Right, so this one's an actual
Making
ferry. So yeah. Okay, what? There's an actual manhole in this ferry. Oh mate. Error 404, logic not found. Logic.exe has not been found.
Wait, is that a meme or is that actual error going on?
That's just something I've just made up.
I was just gonna
Navigation
say,
resumed.
wait a second, this game doesn't have that.
Yeah, logic.exe. Logic.exe not found. There it is.
Wait, is it a rotating manhole cover?
No, it's not animated at all.
Oh. I was gonna ask because it was kind of a question I had.
Right, driving on the left now. Because we are in Scotland. Yay. We are in Thurso.
Oh, my Kensworth is maxing out at 110.
110 miles an hour. Bloody hell, good
Yeah.
effort.
I
You are
am
definitely
zooming
traveling.
past everything because
Yeah,
I
you're
want to get to Oregon.
Yeah, you're definitely traveling.
I'm literally just taking the curbs to get around traffic.
And I am stuck in traffic in Thurso.
This is why I say I need to have a recorded thing on my end for this. I technically got this.
Just give a quick blast of the air horn there. 50 FPS, now it's back up to 60, now it's 54, now it's 31. What the hell is going on with my FPS?
Turn left.
Oh god. I do not know why Streamlabs is acting up, because it's usually not like this on... Hello. Yeah. You let me go? Yeah, you are. Cheers, pal.
Oh no, I missed my exit. Dang it.
Nice one.
We're gonna go down this on ramp backwards.
Oh, we got a level crossing. Yay. I've got to say, I really like the sound of this DAF
Turn
actually.
left.
It's a bloody good sounding truck.
Turn left.
And of course, ASCO would be going the same way we are.
Motor City. Oh wait, this is not the sleeping site. Oh, the dirt actually lets your truck slide around. That's actually interesting. Like, you know how you tried doing a whip around with the front when you do a back swing or something like that?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it does that. It's amazing.
In 200 yards, turn right.
Fair enough. Finally arriving at E Acres, which is our delivery
We
point.
will sleep till
Go for it.
6 a.m. in the morning.
Get our beacons going.
I don't care about this weighing station because I don't have a trailer.
Right, that's where I want it.
Have you done 100% coverage of your entire game?
No.
Is it possible?
Yeah, but it takes a bloody long time.
I want to see who does this. There must be an achievement.
Yeah, it's gotta be one, isn't there, really? Okay, let's spin around.
I'm trying to make it to Oregon on one tank of gas or one tank of diesel.
Should be possible, should it?
Probably not.
Why not?
Well, it says I got 1,000 miles left to go.
Brilliant.
And my miles per gallon is 3.7 miles per gallon. Because I'm literally just holding the trigger down.
Well, that might explain it. Why don't you try employing this little thing called cruise control?
Cruise control doesn't work
Why not?
because I don't have it set. I don't know what
Justin.
button is. And I'd rather just hold down a trigger.
Oh, Christ, dude. You are nuts.
My speedometer's maxed out. Like legitimately, my miles per hour meter is hitting the end needle.
Oh, excuse me.
Don't slow down, baby. We're going fast. We're going places. Don't slow down. We will find the Hoover Dam and we will blow it up.
What? Hope
I
not.
don't know. Not an intentional, like the Area 51 raid.
Oh yeah, 'cause there's that as well.
That was like what, 2 nights ago or what, last night? I don't know.
Yeah, well, technically it was supposed to have already happened by now, but yeah.
Hi, copper. Give me that nice fine. There we go. I'm going to Vegas. I might as well stop and get my garage while I'm here. I think it's a recruiting agency. No, it's not. Oh, yes, it's a recruiting agency. Yes, there is, isn't there?
Oh, God. Ugh.
I'm on the wrong side of town for that, apparently. Okay, we're gonna do a U-turn. Probably not even possible.
God, I could only imagine. Why are some of these paint jobs not working?
That's why I always had problems with any of these truck games. They don't work with paint jobs.
Hmm.
Or every time I do it, they just crash.
Yeah. Oh, excuse me.
I'm gonna see if I can get a new truck.
Yeah.
I'm running a stoplight. Man, truckers and people hate me. I wonder if they ever get like a log of all the like traffic violations every player gets.
Oh God, could you imagine?
Like, holy crap, what's this guy doing?
Yeah. Oh God, that would be quite funny. I gotta admit. Right.
Like there's
right.
everybody else with like one traffic light violation per session, and there's me with like multiple felonies of cars being wrecked and
Yeah, that's it.
speeding over 120.
Yeah. Right, guys, just one last quick of the interior of the truck before we call it a night here. It's currently 2 in the morning, so very late one for me. And I got to be places tomorrow, so yeah. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoyed the truck. Oh god. I hope you enjoyed the rambling, and yeah, I will see you on the next one.
I'm getting the organ.
Didn't quite get what I wanted to say out as such, so I might try and revisit that. I know it's all about the setup at the minute. It's going to be a work in progress. It's going to be stuff constantly going on over time. I've got a Volvo mod installed, a Volvo reworked mod in, and then I've got further add-ons to that reworked mod going in, so it should be fairly thoroughly modded out and tuned out for the next video. But I'm not going to do it in this video because I need to find out if it actually works in game or not, and if it'll work without crashes. So I haven't tested that out yet. So I'm going to quickly do that now, and until the next one, guys, I will see you around. Jot, we're going to say goodbye to these folks or nah?
Goodbye, and I'm making the organ before this end of the night is over.
Yeah. So Jot's Oregon or bust. We are Volvo or bust, guys. And as always, guys, I'll see you on the next one. Take care.
Yeah.